take it away.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Hall. The Pacers beat them last time when these two teams met in Indiana. That loss pulls them even in this season series at 1-1. This game will be hard fought on both sides, no doubt.
Well, with the number of turnovers they had in that game, guys, it was going to be an uphill battle all the way.
Well, especially, Steve, when you couple the turnovers with the soft defense they were playing. I mean, that's a bad combination. Turning it over and then not defending.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Paul George is the 3 with David West at the 4. The backcourt, Hill and Myers. And it's Hibbert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Could be the first of many mid-range jump shots we see from him today.
On defense, Indiana. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when the team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
Here's Hill after the made shot from Ward. West setting the pick for Hill. Hibbert against Lopez. Shot clock at 6. Here's Miles. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Miles has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I think their attitude going into that game was all wrong. I think they believed what was being said about them, that it was a game they couldn't win, and they just didn't have any confidence.
I'm not going to go. The teams was far too much for them to overcome.
Now Hill after the missed 3 from Ward. George, no good. The 3, no good from Ward. Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. To the right side. There's the 3. Here's Hibbert. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hibbert's got his first 2 points.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
No good on the outside try from Ward. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Johnson against Hill. West setting the pick for Hill. Back to West. Brooklyn with the rebound. Joe Johnson on the wing. He's guarded by Hill. Williams' shot is off. Indiana's gone. What? Hibbert kicks to Hill. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Miles the pass to Hill. Outside for George. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Brooklyn trailing. Here's the screen. Williams dishes to Lopez. And there's the pass to Ward. And he nails the jumper. Jay's got 7.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
And Indiana shooting to start out this game about 43%. Hill kicks it to West. It's back to Hill. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Well, they're doing okay as the season goes on. They're shooting about 76% as a team.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Some changes for Brooklyn. Plumlee is checked in for Lopez. Laverne comes in for Mirza Teletovic. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Williams. Indiana also making some changes. Mahinmi's checked in for Hibbert. LeBoy Allen comes in for West. And it's Solomon Hill in for C.J. Miles.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Pass to Sloan. Ward. He's guarded by Hill. Ward. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Jay's got 9.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Outside Hill. And George, here we go. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in.
Boy, Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Sloan passes to Ward. Drills the three-pointer. Jay's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Brooklyn.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. I mean, just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
George dishes to Mahinmi. Outside Hill. Fires from the line, and that one's good. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Sloan passes to Ward. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had.
And it's Hill penetrating. For Indiana, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. That free throw missing, and Brooklyn making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Good on the second free throw. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Sloan kicks to Laverne. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lavoy Allen. Pass to Ward. Expanding his range. George with the defensive effort.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
Yeah, and even though it's early. Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up.
It's not possible what we just said. Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not probable. It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Tie game in Brooklyn.
Tuesday, March 8th.
Come on. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
And I'm just so impressed with the long-range shooting. They have really lit it up from outside.
Yeah, the sharp shooting from deep, a big part of their lead, and they're playing with confidence.
Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Plumlee, and Jay subbed in for Karsov. And Indiana making a change here. Ward, he's in at 3. Bogdanovich out there with Williams. Then there's Mirza Teletovic, and it's Lopez, and it's a 5 roaming the paint. So that's the Nets' 5.
Boy, taking it hard to the rack for the big throwdown.
And give an unofficial assist, Clark, to his teammate for setting the screen that freed him up.
Man, good call, Kevin. That was really the key to the play.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Jay in that last game against the Pacers did not have a great showing. He chipped in his share of points, but also put up 4 boards. He shot a very low percentage from the field, uncharacteristically low. We'll be curious to see how he responds here in this one, guys.
You're bringing it, Doris. Thank you so much. Thanks for that report. And I know, Clark, he was pretty disappointed in that performance.
And as a result, Kevin, I know we'll see him be more focused here. I mean, he does not like to lose or play poor.
And sometimes in the NBA, that's what happens. You have a bad one, and it refocuses you. You know, an 82-game schedule wears you down. Sometimes you need a bad performance to kind of rekindle the fire.
And that one's good. George has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And his man straight into that screen to open the lane up to the hoop.
Williams dishes to Teletovic. Bogdanovich passes to Ward.
Extremely close on the board.
Yeah, both teams have really put in a terrific effort down low.
And Miles kicks to George. Cranes it from beyond the arc. George has got 10 points in the game.
Man, a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
It's Williams with the drive. Ward. Good. A nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. West outside. He dishes it to Hill. Here's George. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, we'll just take a look at what George has done tonight. 10 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Yeah, he's got to take his time behind the arc.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Brooklyn making some changes. Laverne, he's checked in for Lopez. Johnson comes in for Bogdanovich. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Williams. Mahaney's checked in for the Pacers. Hill comes in for C.J. Miles. Shot's good from Ward.
Well, they're not afraid to just let it fly from here. They didn't have as much success in the first quarter, but with this lead, they're looking to extend it with the 3-point shot.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. And George, here we go. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And I like the way he capped that drive off, guys, with the one-hand punch.
No good from Ward. Gets it off, and that's not going to go. And a tight game here as we end.
Kevin, we have Brooke Lopez with us. Tell us.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. First of all, a big knot.
Game from Jay.
How about his scoring in the first half? I mean, he's looked like a different player out there today.
He really has, Steve. It's been a pleasant surprise for him, that's for sure. I mean, he really hit on something that worked in those first 2 quarters.
Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. Down low, West and Hibbert. C.J. Miles and Paul George for the wingman. And it's Hill in at the point. The Pacers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
C.J. Miles.
And Miles drops in both. Nets leading by 3. Williams dishes to Teletovic. Williams against Hill. Here's Ward. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Jay's got 25 points. Hill kicks to George. Has to screen on Johnson. George passes to West. It's tipped. Hibbert. Soft touch off the glass. Hibbert's got 6.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
How about the passing? They're moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Hill with it. Williams picks him up. Here's George. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Well, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
Williams against Hill. Passes to Ward. From the high post. Can't hit. Excellent D there from Hill.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle. Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
Williams dishes to Lopez. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Hill against Williams. And George, here we go. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
Pacers have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. Plumlee, he's checked in for Mirza Teletovic. The Pacers also changing it up. Black's checked in for Hibbert. And Allen subbed in for David West.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
And the best at good. And that's now 30 points for Jay.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Hill kicks to Allen. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
See some of the numbers here for Brook Lopez. Some good stat lines for him recently. You can put his numbers up among the best lately. 7th in rebounding. He's also blocked enough shots to put him in the top 15 in that important defensive category.
And, Steve, I think where he's ranked on the rebounding list tells you a lot about his game right now. I mean, he's a smash-mouth glass eater.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. No good from Ward. Pacers trail by 4. George passes to Hill. They set the pick. Tries from 10. Plumlee with the rebound.
You'd expect him to nail that one being that close to the hoop.
Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Hill. Here's Ward, and he drops that one in. Jay's got 9 points in the quarter.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
And the basket by Hill.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Williams passes to Ward. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Jay's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets. Some changes for Brooklyn. Laverne comes in for Brook Lopez. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Williams. The Pacers also. Hill, he's checked in for C.J. Miles. Outside Hill. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter of the game. And George, here we go.
100% free throw shooting this half, guys.
Efficiency is so crucial when you're trying to overcome a deficit, Steve.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Nets.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And that's helped with their passing game, too, because they're getting a lot of assists by sharing the ball and moving it.
Mahinmi's checked in for the Pacers.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
Here's Ward. And the Nets, another 3. There's 1:34 left here in the third quarter. Outside Hill. And George, here we go. And he gets it to go. George has got 8 here in the quarter. Brooklyn leading by 6. The pass to Ward. 3-pointer. And the Nets, another 3.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the 3-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been 3-pointers.
55 seconds left to play in the third. And there's Paul George on the assist by Hill. 23 points here for George. For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Tries a 3. No luck. And Indiana will come the other way. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
Pass to Ward. From downtown. Excellent D there from George. Pacers trail by 5. George. Here's Bogdanovich. With 2 seconds left. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Bogdanovich has got 7 points in the game. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Nets lead by 7. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this.
Yes, sir.
Coming up this Wednesday night, March 9th, Brook Lopez and the Brooklyn Nets.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This was such a pretty Assist, and of course it turned into the easy basket, but just a gorgeous play there.
Here's Sloan. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor for the Nets. Moore in at shooting guard. Johnson is out there with Mirza Teletovic. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Sloan in at the 1. It's back to Hill. Lets it go from deep. Lopez grabs the board. Lopez has got 5 rebounds tonight. And Sloan kicks to Lopez. Again, the Nets for 2.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assist as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
In transition, here come the Nets. Johnson dishes to Sloan. Passes it to Ward. That one wide left.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
Hill kicks to Hibbert. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
And he makes the first. Williams, he's checked in for Brooklyn. The Pacers also changing it up. West comes in for Mahimi. And Paul George is subbed in for Hill. Nets leading by 9. Outside Williams. The pass to Ward. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Jay's got 43 points.
They've built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
Well, he's been splashing everything.
Hey, guys, listen up. It's the fourth quarter. We got 2 choices. We can let go of the rope, or we can keep doing exactly what we've been doing. Let's tighten up our defense. Let's get right back to doing the things we've been doing all game, and let's take this.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, Vogel addressing his team. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
Unstoppable offense from both teams. I love the pace this game has been played at.
So does everybody else in the building. This has been a fun one.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Johnson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets. Outside Hill. Dishes to George. It's back to Hill. Rebound Brooklyn.
Couldn't convert, but nice little 2-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip. These guys putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Outside, George. West setting the pick for George. Rest outside. Nails the wide open jump shot.
Yes, Paul George.
Brooklyn leading by 11. Williams passes to Ward. Off target from 3-point range. Pacers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Hill dishes to Hibbert. He feeds it to George. He kicks it to Hill. Pass to Miles. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got his 4th assist in this one.
And he was 1 step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Outside Williams. From the top of the key. No good from Ward. Pacers trail by 9. Outside Hill. Hibbert with a screen on Williams. The 3 from George. The rebound by Ward.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just 1 3-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
Johnson with it. George picks him up. And it's good. 16 points for Brook Lopez.
He doesn't need to fade away on that move. He can go straight up, making it easier. 1:56 left in the 4th quarter. Hibbert with a screen for George.
Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. George has got 27 points. .149 left in the fourth quarter. Good. 48 points for James.
You're hot, you're hot. This is unbelievable.
Pacers trail by 12. Hill kicks to Miles. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominating.
The shot's good from Ward.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
Yeah, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off.
Hill passes to George. Brooklyn leading by 13. Williams attacking. Here's Ward. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Jay's got 54 points.
Well, what we saw here tonight is one team just had everything going for it and the other didn't. Huge margin of victory for Brooklyn.
And Clark, we got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Well, basket after basket, they were in attack mode all game long.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
They will walk out of here riding high today. Big win over a conference foe that they split their previous 2 meetings with.
Steve, one more game left against them, and there's no doubt they can build off this win and beat them a 3rd time.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Jay. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket just seems to be incredibly wide. That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. They double him with George. It's Williams with the drive, and that one's good.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, that's how you close out a game, Steve.
They need this. Hill, no good. Here's Ward. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
They got to feel pretty good about this win tonight, guys. Defending their home floor.
Yeah, and just riding it out here now. I mean, they gave the fans what they wanted.
And so it's Brooklyn.